Welcome to another DragonLance Saga readings episode. My name is Adam, and today I'm reading DC Comics Dragonlance number 2, Rites of Passage. I'd like to take a moment and thank the members of this channel, and invite you to consider becoming a member by visiting the link in the description below. Beware the Draconian. Rites of Passage. Est Solaris Oth Mythas. Again, Riva Silvercrown, with conviction this time. Or don't you believe the words of the ancient oath? I believe, Vandar. My honor is my life. Es Solaris Oth Mythas. This means I'm truly a knight now, in your eyes at least. But you were invested by a knightly council, Vandar. It's you who should carry the Dragonlance. I was a knight, Riva. I've changed my habits since. And you are worthier of that lance than I. So you say. Still, wouldn't it be wise to keep some weapon by your side? Those rusty relics you insisted that we take are of no use to me. We monks retained them only to remind us of the violence we'd forsworn. But the Dragonlance wasn't rusty, Vandar. A holy relic's more like it. And you knew just where it was among the tarnished blades in the monastery's gardening shed. I found it there some weeks ago, brought by what messenger I do not know. But by my oath to the god Magir, I swore to protect it. And now I entrust it to you, young warrior. But come, we've traveled half the night and must rest before dawn. The night is beautiful, though, and different somehow, as if I'm seeing it through new eyes. Indeed, a knight may see many things as others do. No! By the gods of my fathers, this cannot be! What? The constellations, Riva, they're gone! The stars that form the Queen of Darkness and those that are called Valiant Warrior, they've vanished from the sky. They are Takesis and Paladine, the two greatest gods of evil and of good. And they have descended from the heavens to wage battle, perhaps their final battle, here on Krynn. There must be something we can do, Vandar. Vandar? Do? Once my answer would have been to fight to my dying breath. Later, I would have counseled prayer. But now, I fear that none of man's little efforts could affect the outcome of this titanic struggle, or even survive it. Vandar, whatever else may come, remember, people always have each other. Yes, we still have one another to hold on to comfort and depend on, to betray. I'll take first watch. The whip song of their wings. Closer, closer. Their ancient breath befogging chilly night. Nearer, hot upon my neck. The dragons. Legs like two wet sandbags. The dragons have returned. Such pounding in my heart, my head. And they are not alone. But dragons only fly in stories. Stories told to frighten children. Told to make them say their stars in circuit, gods on high, hear my prayer in night's dark sky. Send your host to guard my bed as I lay down my little head. Keep me safe hereinafter, fill my heart with your sweet laughter. And by these blessings I do borrow, wake me gently on the morrow. Bedtime prayers. Now, what made me think of Lord Soth? I should have known you were behind this, but your Death Knights couldn't catch me. And neither will you. What? How did you get in front of me? It doesn't matter. Use your tricks. Use all your magic. I'm a Knight of Solamnia, and I have the DragonLance. Yes! This will show you what the power of good is all about. Take a look at the weapon that will mean the end of your kind, Soth. Take a good, long... Look.
It is over for you, Riva Silvercrown.
How do you know my name?
Riva Silvercrown.
What do you want of me?
Riva. Riva.
Riva! Look out, Riva! Oof! I know not what dark pit spawned a creature such as this, but it shall not! Thap! Soth, the Death Knights, it was all a dream, or perhaps a warning. But the Dragonlance is no dream, and I'm eager to see what it can do to a dragon in the shape of a man. That frightens you, does it? Good!
Utsila Kazlem Vinaquirem Tapuch.
Do you know what he's saying, Vandar? Only that he speaks the language of magic. Then we'd better fight it with magic, if you can use the Medallion of Magir again.
Yavi!
Too late! A web coming out of nowhere! It's so tight. It's choking. I can barely breathe.
Nor will you even need to try much longer. My lord will be most gratified when I return with your heads on my pike. I wonder how I shall be rewarded.
Oh, I can think we can come up with something.
Huh? Yeah!
Hey, Fizzban, look! It turned to stone just like the others.
What others? Who are you talking to, boy? That would be me, wouldn't it, lad?
Yes, Fizzban.
But enough lollygagging, you two. You're free of the web and the dragon man, and we've got a lot of ground to cover.
Oh, sorry. It's just that we, what was that creature anyway? And, who are you?
That scaly fellow is a Draconian. They've only just started showing up on Krynn. Fearsome bunch. They are magic users, some of them, and shape changers, and ones with poison venom. Not a one you'd like to invite home, that's certain. Now, this sturdy sapling goes by the name of Tip, from the town of Andor, and I'm,
Fizban?
Who? Oh, yes, quite so. I am Fizban.
Fizban rescued me when my parents were taken away by the Seekers. They didn't like it that my mom and dad were always preaching that the Seeker gods were false and the old gods would return someday. But me and Fizban got caught in a raid when a dragon high lord ordered all magic users round up. And luckily I had my own way of getting us out of our cell when Fizban couldn't find a spell to free us. That Draconian's been after us since we escaped, but he dropped back when you two showed up and went for you first.
If the creature interrupted its chase in order to attack us, then word must be out among the evil ones that we survived the assault on the monastery. Soth and the High Lord want us dead.
That's as may be, Vandar. It doesn't mean we have to oblige them. Fizban, Vandar and I are heading for the castle of my father, a Solamnic knight. You and Tip are welcome to join us in safety there.
If indeed my young warrior there is any place left on Krynn that is still safe. Down there! Coming across the plain! 4 figures, humans from the look of them, but take no chances. Inform Lord Silvercrown at once that he has unexpected visitors this day. We are grateful for your safe return, of course, my daughter, although I cannot help but note your style of dress. You play at being a warrior against my very clear instructions.
You needn't remind me of your feelings on that score, Father.
And yet you come thus clothed, begging shelter for a ragtag bunch that, I suppose, make up your army? An urchin, a fumbling old wizard of indeterminate alliance, and a man dressed in monk's robes but sporting a knight's mustaches.
Although I do not wear these garments, then, we've met before, Elgin Silvercrown. I am Vandar Brightblade.
Brightblade? Riva, you have brought to my heart a man who is a stain on the very fabric of knighthood.
And who are you to judge him? Or me? You who stayed behind protective walls while I went out to learn the truth about the gathering dragon armies? No one would investigate the claims of the wandering knight who came here months ago, hinting at the growing darkness, and then died mysteriously?
I could not be spared from my duties here, you know that, Riva.
Of course, my lord, just as my brother could not be parted from his bottle.
Cheers to you as well, Riva.
Oh yes, you're a fine one to carry on our name in the knighthood, Merrick. You may be a worthless fop, but at least you're a man. Whereas I'm denied a father's blessing on my quest just because I'm a woman.
Humph. Well, we've got that sorted out now, yes? Everyone's sex noted. He's a man, she's a woman. Quite straightforward, really. Reminds me of a little card trick. Kings and Queens, it's called. Now, how did that go?
Not now, Fizban.
Why not now? I'd love to see your trick, old man. Come, if this dour crew's not interested, we'll go elsewhere. Splendid. Now, we take both queens and... No, first the one-eyed king and, yes, yes. By all means, do go elsewhere. Up here will do nicely, I think. I want the full advantage of daylight to observe every detail of your trick. Think you'll catch me in some fakery, do you, lad? Oh, no. The only fakery here is your pretense of being an old fool. There? What does that mean? Got to know if I'm supposed to be flattered or insulted, after all. Drop the act, wizard! Despite your fumbling appearance, I sensed at once your powerful magic aura. Magic aura? Me? How nice of you to say so. And yours is quite impressive as well, if I may add. But by the way, have you noticed that you've stopped slurring your speech? Eek! Silver Crown, stop! I see I was right to follow you. Though I am not strong in magic, I felt a strangeness about you, as if you were not what you seemed. Quite right, monk. I am not Merrick Silvercrown. For he died months ago by my sword. My magic allowed me to adopt his form and become the perfect spy among the Knights of Solamnia. But now I have other duties to dispose of, the first being you, old man. I think you may be a fool after all. Though it will hardly matter when you hit the bottom of this shaft. Let him be, Dragon Man! At your command, monk! But you were not always a monk, were you? If you would act the knight again. Clink! Then pick up the blade, slay me, and save the old fool. Ah, but I forgot. The ways of the warrior are forsaken, and a weakling's vows replace them. Intangibility? I know that spell's in here someplace. So many vows to choose from, so convenient for a coward. But I can't. Flah! You hide behind your hypocrites. And so the wizard dies. Whoa! Vandar! What? That creature killed your brother Merrick and took his shape months ago. Now he's murdered Fizban. I could do nothing. Maybe you couldn't, Vandar, but I can do plenty. Put down the blade, boy. As lord of this house, it is my place to... No, father. This is my battle. I took up the fight when you would not. And by my oath as a knight, I will see it through to the end. Take your foul blade, creature of evil. Spang! So that our conflict may be waged with honor. Crying! More honor than you deserve. Whoosh! Chop! Yang! Ah! Riva! Hold, Brightblade. This is single combat, and honor demands my daughter win the contest on her own. It is the measure of a knight. The measure of a knight? I have no use for stupid rules which men are made to die by. It's more than clear you live by no rule, either of the knighthood or the cloth. How else explain that you let poor Fizban perish? Yet now stand ready to jump to Riva's aid, monk?
I'm still on my feet, Dragon Man. Your strength, your blade, your razor claws, and you can't even put me down.
But you've forgotten, girl, about my tail! Whack!
Oof! A point for knocking me on mine then, lizard! But this girl yet lives! Can you not best her?
Skia!
That's right! Come! Yes, come! And let my claw dig deep to see the color of your blood! I beat it! I beat it, and... Riva, are you? Look! Vandar! I see it! By all the gods! What monstrous evils have been sent among us? What horrors are yet to come? Next, Dark Dreams. Thank you for tuning into this Dragonlance Saga reading. What do you think of the comic? Have you ever read Dragonlance comics before? Feel free to email me at info@dlsaga.com or leave a comment below. This channel is all about celebrating the wonderful world of the Dragonlance Saga, and I thank you for joining me in the celebration. Thank you for watching. This has been Adam with Dragonlance Saga, and until next time, Slan Javar.